Okay. Oh my God, you're too quick. Hey, Bill, and how you doing, David Butler, Chris? I'm trying to work out how to share my my desktop. So bear with me. You're right, Darcy. Bear with me. Could you go and share this and just say for people to give me 10 minutes? Bill, behave yourself. I just need 10 minutes to try and get this screen sharing up so that I can actually share my spreadsheet with all of you. I'm just trying. I've just downloaded the OBS. So now I'm just trying to work out how to physically use a thing. So if you could just bear with me. Worst case scenario is I will get really stuck and I will have to try and get the spreadsheet I've put together onto the Twitter, and then you'll have to start streaming. Oh, looks like you haven't added any video sources yet. You'll only be out. No, that's not what I want to do. Oh my God. Sources. Click the plus button below. There isn't any plus button below. They're lying. It's not there. Hey, Digital Asset Observer. Tony, how you doing? You'll have to bear with me. I'm sucking a sweet as well at the moment. I'm trying to get my voice back to some sort of normality, which would be rather nice. I think I might have to give up on actually sharing my screen. Oh, Daz, you should see some of my previous videos. You want to buy XRP direct? You can do it on Binance, Bitpanda, Uphold, Bitrue. Hold on, I've got a whole list here of on-ramps. Sort A to Z. Right, you've got Binance, Bitrue, Bitstamp, Bittrex, CEX, Coinbase, CoinDeal, Kraken, Parrot, see you later, Bitpanda, Poloniex, Uphold, and Coinbase Pro. There's obviously some minimums on some of those, but that is a really good list of places. So do you want me to say those? Hold on, I've lost it. I've completely lost it. Yeah, I've downloaded OBS, Daz, but I'm trying to work it out because I have spent the whole of this afternoon. I was really ill this morning and didn't get up till 12:30. And I've spent the whole afternoon putting this spreadsheet together. Finished it literally at 9:20. Conscious of time, downloaded OBS, and I need to work out how to use it. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to work out how to use it while I'm live and on stream with you lot, which is slightly different and difficult. So I'm just going to see if there is any way But I can put it into Twitter. What? Okay, my Twitter has now logged me out. Speak amongst yourselves. Poxy bloody thing. Nothing ever goes right. Actually, usually things do go right because I don't plan anything. But when I plan something, then it goes wrong. Okay, let's have a look. Try again. Put me in. Put me in. We have liftoff. Right, it's the right Twitter account. Not that I've got more than one. That's all I'm going to say. Right, so if I go to my profile, now the question is, can I actually attach? Go away. Come on. Desktop. Okay, go to my Twitter, if you don't mind. Go to, I've just posted it up. I'm hoping I've attached it correctly. If you don't mind taking a quick look. If you don't mind taking a quick look for me, can you get hold of that spreadsheet? If not, then I have to do this a different way, because I can talk you through some of what I've got, and then I can try. Oh, I wonder if I can put the link. No, I can't. Can I? Can I attach something in here? No, I can't. That is a real shame. This is where my knowledge of YouTube actually lets me down. So, hey Ferdy, how you doing? MoneyGram stock booming. Okay. Hi Neo stuff, how you doing? Digital nomad investor, how are you? You're royalty in the house. Right, so I can't work out how to share my spreadsheet. So you're going to have to bear with me on this one, because I've done a spreadsheet of how many? 18 different exchanges. XRP chance of a lifetime. How you doing? Right, so I've got 18 different exchanges, and what I've done is they're just done a spreadsheet, and it's very, very basic. I'll cover that in a bit, Daz. It's very, very basic. on the information that I've given. This is Jakeman's throat and chest fix. I'm trying to keep my voice. So basically, yeah, it's 18 different exchanges, and what I've done. Hi, Angel Connie. She's just come to the cage door. I don't know whether you can see her. She's left her 3 eggs. So basically, what I've got is on ramp, off ramp. Whether you can put your money on there in any way, shape, or form, and whether you can take your money off there in any way, shape, and form. Yeah. DM me on Twitter and I can try and share it on there. Does it not show up on the Twitter page then? Let me have a look. No, I take it didn't. I did sort of attach it. I wonder if I can. Attach it as a, if I can attach it as an attachment on, because basically it's an Excel spreadsheet. I've got a better idea. Hold on. There's always ways and means around every single thing you need to do. So let me just talk amongst yourselves. Sorry, this is not very professional, but if I can copy and paste, no, if I can print, print the sheets, print selection, scale it to 1 page, makes it sort of but if I can print it to PDF, and then save that as a PDF onto my desktop, and then as a PDF, can I attach it to? Sorry, guys. No. Hold on. Talk amongst yourself. Oh, hold on. Who we got? We have Casual Crypto Guy, RIP X Moon, Anne, you're just about to drive, but you'll be listening. Drive safely. Screenshot it and upload that. That's what I'm trying to do. Print screen. Trying to do it as just bear with me, because if I can get this onto Twitter, happy bloody days. Stupid bloody OBS. Save as. So if I can save it as a picture, file, save as. Oh, come on, Lorna. Get your act together. Might have just crashed my system. Come on. You know you want to. Right, so save as. Doesn't allow me to do it. Okay. Save as. If I can save that as a. No, I can only save it as a PDF. So that idea goes straight out the window. And I'll come back to you lot. Okay, so basically what you're going to have to do if you want this, until I work out how to attach this as a picture, then basically what I'm going to have to do is, if you want to see this spreadsheet, you're going to have to DM me your email address and I will email it to you as an Excel spreadsheet, if that's all right. Or I can send it to you as an Excel spreadsheet and a PDF. But unfortunately, for some strange reason, I can't share either on Twitter. So it's not allowing me to attach even on a DM. So I don't understand why I can't do that, because if I was in Facebook, I could do that. Try once more on a. Now it needs to be a GIF or up to 4 photos. So no, it's not going to work. And I didn't have enough time to work out this OBS. 10 minutes, not enough. Right, so basically, chomp, chomp, chomp. I know, right? But it's keeping me going. Anything that keeps my voice going is at the moment. Okay, yes, just DM me on Twitter your email address. You just on Twitter, presto, just send it to me. Send your email address to me on Twitter, and I will send you an email with it as an attachment. On Twitter, yes. Casual crypto guy. I think I pissed off the guys at Get FIFO today. I uploaded a JPEG of a battery wiring diagram instead of my driving license. They were not amused and blocked your account. What? Oh, just send them an email and say, look, sorry, I just attached the wrong one. It's ridiculous. That's a little bit too sensitive, I think. Roeee, upload it. I've tried. I tried to upload it to Twitter, both as an Excel document and as a PDF. But I can't. I need to change it into a JPEG. I wonder if I can do it as a JPEG. Change it into. Okay. So. I need to convert. Okay. Here's another idea. Da, 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 da. So if I take the spreadsheet, copy it, put it onto a Word document. We're only 20 minutes in and I haven't said a word yet, really, have I? Sorry. This is what's called work in progress. And me with technology. This is why I don't do new stuff on live stream. Just not worth it. But come on. Right, that's not going to work. Size. No. Come on. Oh, I see what it's doing. Stupid bloody thing. I'm resizing the page. Hold on, let me just file. Just see whether I can do it. No, it won't let me. I need to save it to JPEG and it won't do it. Okay, right, so that idea has gone by the wayside. So that is just not going to work. So, right. Hey, XRP Nest. Screenshot the picture and post that. It won't come out. It's not going to be I don't think it's going to come out large enough for you to be able to read it. But just to prove I've actually done it, I've just tweeted the screenshot. So basically, you know that I've done it. It's here. I've got a whole list of the exchanges. What I've done is off ramp and on ramp. So whether you can pay money into it from fiat, because some exchanges you can't, and whether you can off ramp it, i.e., it will pay out in fiat to your account. Whether you whether they've got their own coin, because generally you can use their coin to reduce fees. So whether or not that's on there. I've got whether they take credit cards, and if so, then what their credit card fees are. And also I've got in how much they charge you for bank transfers in, bank transfers out, for withdrawals, and also the trading. But the main thing is on the end of it, I have got a link to their fees for every single one of them direct to their website. And the whole point is that I have taken, because there's so many different levels of fees for a lot of the different companies, and I didn't want to make this too onerous. So basically what I've done is I've managed to take the upper end of the fees. So if they've got, like, some traders get lower fees because they've traded, I don't know, $20,000 in 1 month. So basically I have taken the upper end. So I've taken the most expensive level of fees there and put it into the spreadsheet. And that way you can see at a glance what you and me, us normal people, will be paying. You know, we're not traders, most of us aren't traders anyway. And basically then what we can do is you can use that to decide, one, where you might have an off ramp, but you might not actually have one already. So it'll give you a whole list of all the different places that you can go to have an off ramp, and then what the fees are for taking it out, so you can make an informed decision on where you want to on where you want to take the money out and how much it's going to cost you and everything like that. Sorry, my phone's just about to die. So yeah, and that's what I've done. It's very basic. It's not all singing, all dancing, and it's only applicable as of today. Presto. I'm trying to think, well, how else you can. You don't really want to put your email address on YouTube. There's no way of sending private messages through YouTube either. So unfortunately, yeah, you need a Twitter account to get your hands on it. So yeah, I've put a screenshot on it onto Twitter, so you can see. I don't know how big it would go when you click on it, because I haven't actually looked at it. Oh yeah, so it's not too bad at all. So basically what you've got, I mean, on the spreadsheet itself, I've put filters in, so you can filter it as to whether you want it on the charges, on whether it's got whether it's applicable for credit card fees, whether, you know, it's got on and off ramps and that sort of stuff. You can actually just put it in an order there. So yeah, so go and have a look at that. Presto, if you go and get the Twitter account, you can see it there. If you need the actual physical Excel spreadsheet, I'm perfectly happy to share that. That's not a problem. Neo stuff, that's unprofessional. If we get files that are not IDs, we just ask for a new one. Some of the stuff people upload, well, some is porn. I bet they're kicking themselves when they send the wrong ones. Casual crypto guy, Rip X Moon. Think Bitrue should be okay as they are backed by Vanguard. Don't make me laugh. I'm actually really, really ill. So don't make me laugh, because if I start off on a coughing fit, I'm done. I have to leave the room. So Presto, you really like Bitrue. That's really nice to hear. XRP Nest, you're really late tonight and you'll watch the rerun. Yeah, just physically forget the first, 20 minutes. Casual crypto guy, got an email from Jason at GetFIFO who after laughing said to upload the stuff to him and he will open the account. Exactly. Jason was really good, really, really good. Presto said they respond quick, very friendly, and power piggy for the win. That'll be about Bitrue. Dave Rushton, you're in the house. Welcome. The issue was I was not prepared. That's what I'm going to say. Preparation is key. I Oh, Rip X Moon. Yeah, thanks. Forgot about the Vanguard thing. Roeee, read my Telegram message. Hold on. Let me just go and get the Telegram message. Upload files for free securely. Ah, okay. Roeee has actually come up with an idea of uploading a file for free, and then basically I can share it on Twitter. And then you can go in and grab it and look at it properly. Activate my account. Okay, random topics. Bill Gould. I was AFK. Bowie. You always call me Bowie. What's your YouTube channel going to be about? My YouTube channel is literally just going to be about money, about how to manage wealth, how to make sure that you're now return to your app or service. Okay. Start by adding a new user or protect the device. This device. Right, I'm just downloading and putting that in at the moment. So there's a good chance I can get that. Oh, presto, you can get Twitter anyway. After all that, oh well. I'll still go and get that. That's not a problem at all. I like something that I can actually, how the hell did it read my face from there? Anyway, just save the Twitter to desktop and it enlarges fine. Perfect. Even better if I can give it to you on an Excel spreadsheet. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you, Angel Connie. Please hit the likes, XR peeps. And yes, we will have to wait to find out, Bill Gould. You know that. Bill Gould would like to find a YouTuber that would discuss asset wealth management in detail. Me, that's what I do. I've been a power planner. I've been in financial services for 32 years. And I'm all about wealth management, managing money, optimizing money, utilizing money to the best that it can be. And yes, one-stop shop here. I've been in financial services. I deal with pensions and investments mainly. Have been known to dabble in the old mortgages and things like that, savings. I'm not a salesperson. I don't do advice or anything like that, but I am very good at helping people to understand how to manage money in a better way. So, Bill, I'm your girl. And YP Schwartzy's in their house. Sup, all? Angel Connie, how dare you? You've not come across that so far. It's what I do. It's just that I can't be specific at the moment because I am talking to people on a generalistic basis. Bill has some knowledge on the subject and be willing to have an open discussion with others if anyone is interested. In that case, let me get used to how this works because so far I can stream and that's it. But once I get to grips with it and I know how to share the page, maybe you and I could have a Google Hangout. I'd be really interested in having a really good discussion on that side of it. And I think a lot of people will. Oh, Bill, set up your own channel. That's not a problem at all. YP, stop it. I have not got anybody peeking in through the window at all. And yeah, definitely, Bill, set up. As there's people out there that still won't listen to women, so you'd be you could probably bring a different aspect to it anyway, because mine is more about managing money, managing wealth, managing hopefully the sudden wealth syndrome that we're all going to be having, and just helping people to understand if we end up with a lot of money and growth in the very short term, you know, how to address that, what way to think it through for themselves. Obviously, I don't give advice because everybody is different. What I do is I bring a lateral thinking to the space in order to just to allow people to get more of an informed decision. So let me just done this to Roeee file. And that's where the problem comes in, because it's a spreadsheet on my desktop. I have to email to myself. Oh my God, this is, and go into my emails and then log into my emails. This is how stupid it is when you're working across all these different, like I'm on my laptop and I've saved it on my laptop, but now I've got it on I need to get it from my laptop onto my phone. And the only way I can do that is to send it to myself, attach it to an email, the wonders of modern technology, huh? Find it on my desktop. And then go to my emails on here. Wait for that to come in. And send that across to Roeee on Telegram. I know, right? The things we have to do. Do we all have to talk posh when we get loads of money? No. No, we don't. Because when we got loads of money, we're going to be talking to each other still the same way. And I'm hoping that nobody's going to get egos, and I'm hoping that nobody is going to think that they're too big or too rich or too I don't know, important than anybody else, where they look down their nose at other people. And the way to look at it is that you're still going to be yourselves. We're going to have a lot more money, and we have a responsibility to community, and that's not just to our family first and foremost, obviously, to ourselves, our family, and then our community, to help each other, and to be good to each other, and bring something through so that we bring good stuff. Because if we don't, I mean, what's the point? What's the point of having loads of money if we don't actually do good with it? And I noticed that Casual Crypto Guy is looking at property in Portugal, and South Portugal's all very well and good. It's very hot there, very dry, not so plush, not so easy to Okay. Telegram. Okay, so send to Telegram. Send to Roeee. Right, Roeee, I've sent it through to you. Thanks very much for help. Yeah, so basically, South Portugal is very dry. I'm looking for something a little bit further north, and so I will be able to, if I need to, grow my own food. Not that I'm expecting to, but just in case. And also has its own water source. And yes, Portugal is definitely a lot cheaper, and it doesn't have it's crypto friendly. But as somebody pointed out to me today, you've got to look into the crypto friendliness of stuff, because sometimes if your wealth that you accrue is done in a country, then you have to pay tax in that country. So if you bought your coins here and you haven't moved to Portugal by the time that it's grown, you could have a tax liability in this country. But that is going to be down to consulting with a good tax expert, I think. But yeah, great place to actually cash out if we get to. YP Schwartzy, all you want is a cabin on 40 acres with good hunting land, and your fucking dreams are all going to come true. You know it. Bill Gould, Bowie, come on, boo boo. I'm so down for a collaboration with you. You're on. Whereabouts are you? Are you in the UK? Because if you are, then have car will travel. Presto, nice. Sounds like an adventure at Casual Crypto Portugal. I want to visit. It's on the bucket list. Go. It's an amazing place. And don't forget the yacht, because obviously you and Chris are going to have a race. Google Sheets. I want to share. No idea. I haven't heard about that one. Bill Gould, sudden SWS or sudden wealth syndrome is a thing. It is going to be a major problem depending on the responsibility of the people who are going to be leaders in the communities. So if you listen to Brad Kimes, he's always talking about exit plans and things like that, and helping people to start to come to terms with everything that they need to take into consideration. I take it a little bit further. I'm more of a coach where that's concerned, rather than an ideas person. So for me, it's easier to talk about generically. Obviously, someone said to me a little while ago, why don't I set up a Patreon channel and then be able to give people more personal help? Obviously not advice, but personal help on dealing with their bits and pieces. And what I'd like to do, maybe not Patreon, is have a group where, or even on a one-to-one basis, where I can help people to maybe sort of coach them through ideas and what they want to do based on what they want to achieve. Because all the will in the world, if somebody actually, all they want to do is have enough money to live on, not change their life, and leave their money to their kids, all the coaching in the world is not going to make any difference, because they're going to want to seal all their money up as soon as they get it, stick it in a trust for their kids, and then forget they've ever had it. So, you know, everything that's said is not for everybody. So I'm very conscious of that, and try not to make it too specific that people could be taking it in the wrong way. YP Schwartzy, I could listen to you talk all day. It's because I've got my sex voice on, the husky voice. I should be on a sex line talking to guys in, I don't know what way. I'm not very good at that sort of stuff anyway. But, you know, I've got my husky voice on today. But at least I've got a voice. And when I come back on Monday, I had no voice at all. My voice had completely gone. I just can't seem to shift it. Angel Connie wants to experience that issue, and she can definitely handle it. We've had conversations around that, haven't we, Angel Girl? And Presto says he used BitPay Visa. Don't know if it works outside my country. I will try it when I travel abroad. There's so many. I've sent off for all of them. I've got Revolut, Coinbase, Wirex, 2 Revoluts actually. And there's one more and I can't think of it. But yeah, every card that comes out, I'm sending for. So the new MoneyGram Visa, I'll send for that as well. BitPay, I haven't got a BitPay account, I don't think. She says, I'll just have a quick look. It just so happens I have a whole list of all of the different. No, I have not. That's one I add to it, because if they've got a card, then they've got an off-ramp. Perfect. So Roee's shared the file link in Telegram. So I will go to Telegram. Copy link. Okay, copy link. And send it. So let's have a look at this. Don't you just love? Right, somebody click on that and let me know if that works. Let me go back up now. YP, you're donating all of your wealth to the CKJ channel. I'm donating all of my CKJ coins to his channel. How's that? Never dare I to say more. Panama, no, that's not within driving distance, Presto. We'll do this online, even on a Skype call. That would be rather good. I'll need to work out how to share that. That's fine. Bill Gould, Connie, there are lots of people out there who will be broke within a year of the moon. or moon, of moon. Perfect, Roeee. I have just got a new match on Tinder. CJ is a fucking douchebag. Well, we all know that. That's not new news. Matt Richter, how are you, honey? Thank you for coming in. Right, so Lucky D, the Lucky D, XRP. Presto, every time I see his name, I took it down. We all feel that way about that one. I really wouldn't worry too much about that. You're in good company here. Lucky D, I'm going to buy my work and burn it. Yeah, well, you could do that. Or you could give everybody in work a little bit of money that will give them a bit of a handout to hand up, but not enough to make a difference. So they couldn't give up work, but would enable them to pay back some bills, maybe knock a little bit of money off. I mean, I always intended wherever I'm working to give, like, I don't know, 20 grand to everybody that I work with. So, you know, it's not enough to change their lives, but enough to make a difference. You know, if you're going to give it away to strangers for free, then you don't want to be giving away too much money. But it's enough to give them a hand up, and it's not really a hand out. So personally, I think that's a really good way of looking at it, and it doesn't even have to be 20 grand. But Chris, you're looking at the next moon opportunity once we get rich, so you'll have retirement money as well. That's something I can help with. It being in the UK and everything, I can point you in the right direction. I mean, I personally are going to be putting away, I'm not hoping, it's going to happen. You need to speak as if it's happened already. So I will have put away £2 million into a bond to generate £50,000 a year as a income, and that will give me the opportunity of whatever other money I've got, whatever other money I spend, I know I will always have that as a backup when I do retire. So Kirkshawn Landico and Bobby Glade, how you doing, hun? And you love my accent. Yeah, London, common, and yeah, I'm proud. Lucky D, I'm from Eastbourne at the moment. I was born in Surrey, in Kingston in Surrey. And yeah, I moved down to Eastbourne back in 2001, bought my first house, then moved away in 2006. Moved back in 2008, bought another house, and then moved away to Essex, and I came back last year. So yeah, presto, look into the MoneyGram crypto visa. Yeah, I always, do you know what? There is nothing wrong in sending off for every single card that is available. Whether or not you choose to use it is another matter. But if you can send off for it, that means you've got the account for it. That means it's there ready to go. As long as you don't initiate it, you won't incur any charges if there's fees to be paid. So as long as it's free, it's worth it. I've got a pile of them sitting in the corner. And when it comes down to it, then I will sit down and I will do a full video. But I'll do a lot of research first, work out which is the best ones, which ones are better for which bits. Things like Warwick's, I don't like them. But you could have up to 10,000, I think it's £10,000 a day out of that. Don't like them because I don't trust them, but I could actually use that as an exit ramp to get out 10,000. Same goes with Coinbase. Can't sell my XRP to them because they don't actually do that in the UK. So I have to sell down my XRP, put it into Bitcoin or Ethereum, move that onto Coinbase, sell that down to fiat, and then I've got, I think it's PayPal, they do up to 20,000. Could be 200,000, can't remember off the top of my head. That's another bit that I need to do on the spreadsheet. Just put down what the maximum outgoings are per account. That spreadsheet is going to morph into something bigger. But yeah, it's the things you need to take consideration into. So, Kirkshawn, you're always listening to the British learning English. Well, I am always talking some sort of slang. So if you don't understand anything, then please ask. I don't want to get the wrong thing because sometimes the slang that I use could be construed as something completely different from other countries. So Darcy, you really sound like an Irish farmer. Connie does not sound like an Irish farmer. Peter Convey, if I get enough money, I'd like to buy a piece of land for our local rescue home, dog rescue home. What an amazing thing to do, honey. That's really good. And welcome in. Patsy Green, how you doing, honey? Presto. Has anyone looked into those new S17E Antminer crypto Bitcoin miners? They make 10 USD a day in Bitcoin after power ROI in 14 to 16 months. Would you really want to get involved in that? Isn't that a lot of work for not a lot of pay? If you've got to work it for 12 to 16 months, the question you need to ask yourself is, where do you envisage you're going to be in 12 to 16 months, 14 to 16 months? Personally, I envisage myself traveling the world, not worrying about mining kits. But yeah, it's down to you. And again, your expectations and what you expect. Twiggy, greetings from Portugal, my friend. Remember me, come to Portugal, no taxes, where XRP rules. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And I've been talking about Portugal since the time that I started talking about crypto, basically. James Wyland, open file perfecto. Brilliant. Right. So that link that I put up there, is to a spreadsheet for those that haven't actually been here for it. Basically, what I've done is I have put together a spreadsheet, and it's the baby stages of the spreadsheet. There's going to be other stuff that comes in, but now I know how to, thanks to Roeee from Bitrue. Hats off to you, Roeee. Thank you very much. That will be something that I will add to. But my caveat, and this is my caveat, there are many other exchanges out there. There's like 250 exchanges. I've only included the ones that I am registered with. There are other, I'm going to look into other exchanges. I don't think that you can have too many exchanges that are off ramps. I won't be doing anything with the ones that don't have on or off ramps because it's not worth it. Because I'm concentrating on XRP now and not buying the other coins, because all the coins that I have bought, I've pretty much sold down most of them anyway for XRP. So yeah, so my caveat is that's only valid up to today. So anything that changes in there won't obviously change automatically, which is why I've put the website for the fees on the right hand side of that spreadsheet. And that way you can go click in and look at where you land in that scheme of, because if you trade, you might have different charges, because some companies have like tiered rates for people that do a lot of trading or buying or anything like that through them. So just to let you know. But then what you can do is you can use that spreadsheet and make that pertinent to you. So if you've got Bitrue coins, and that means you get a 40% reduction in your fees, then you could take 40% of the fees that I've got in there and make them so that you have got the spreadsheet that's pertinent to you. So that is just a springboard for you to actually add to. Darcy B, I left my band because of ego. The fact that you've acknowledged that means that you've already grown. So hats off to you. Hats off to you. It's a hard thing to say. Dave Rushton, I gave up with Tinder. People say be yourself, and when you do, I think I scared them off. Well, 50 years old and single. I mean, come on, not been married, no children, and I have, you know, I work hard, and yeah, still single. So obviously, I'm doing something wrong. So strong person. Most guys are shit scared of strong women, unfortunately. And I've been on my own for a very long time. So it would take some special kind of guy to actually make me give up my singleness and look to share my life again. But yeah. Angel Connie, just Kansas County girl. Yes, you are. But you're not just a Kansas country girl, are you? You're a Kansas angel girl. So don't say you're just anything. Rip X Moon, I'm going to get an XRP number plate. I've been looking at that myself. I have to say, if I could get XRP 800, then that'll be XRP Boo. Hey, Matt Daddy, how you doing, honey? Let me just catch up. I need to, I'll keep stopping. Presto, with the altcoin market going sideways, Power Piggy helps with the interest. BTR 15%, can't beat that. I know, right? Happy days. Bill Gould, financial freedom is going to be awesome. I can't wait to call in sick to places I don't work. Yes, it's right. That's right. I won't be giving up work yet, though. I'm going to sit in. I think it would be really good for me to be in a position where I can help people with crypto in the UK. So basically what we can do is springboard off of the company that I'm working with. And I'm quite happy to stay with them for a little while. And then what I'm going to do is introduce people to the company, and hopefully anyone from the XRP community, I'll be able to get a reduction in fees for. And that's what I want to do. I want to be able to bring that when we first start to moon, so that people can start to put stuff in place without being rinsed by IFAs across the country. Presto, one of my favourite shows to wind down with is Scottish BBC called Still Game. Have you seen it, Boo Boo? I don't watch TV, Han. I actually don't watch television. I've got a TV there behind me. That was actually playing mindful music on YouTube earlier, but I have an Amazon Fire Stick and no live TV, and I don't have Sky or anything like that. I don't watch BBC. I don't watch live TV. Don't record live TV. I don't pay a TV license. I disagree with that. So I watch films and stuff on Netflix. RIP X Moon, 50k a year off 2 million, 1,000 a week. That's good. Is that guaranteed? Long-term bond, 5 years or so. There are things called investment bonds that have protected funds. So whatever the protection is at that time. So basically the protection is on the fund itself. So you put it in, you've got a guarantee there for 10 years. And at the end of the 10 years, they guarantee that the value of the bond will be at least what you put in, minus any income you've taken out of it, of course. And hopefully your money is going to last longer than 10 years. And you won't need to take the income out of it because you'll be very mindful in what you spend, but on the off chance. But yeah, so you can put a guarantee in that, yes. And I would say it's a long-term thing, so don't look at 5 years, look at 10 years. Unless you've got reasons to go for 5 years, but that's between you and your advisor. Everyone is different. Peter Convey, hey boo boo, you're right, honey. Portugal, right? So it looks like lots of us are going to Portugal. Presto, well, I like mining. It's my new hobby. I started with that electronium you turned me onto. Yeah, still doing that on 4 phones. I'm going to buy one of those and check it out. I bought a used Ethereum ASIC and ROI in 3 more months. Good for you. Lucky D, BTC, XRP, ADA, VeChain, Ethereum. All the rest can ducked off. Presto, it's fun because you're a nerd. Nothing wrong with being a nerd. I just don't understand it, so I don't even go. Roeee, you need to go to sleep. Good night, all. Do you know what, Roeee? Thank you so much for all your help. That was amazing, and above and beyond. And I will make sure that I mention that to Iris for you, in case Iris is watching. Hi, Iris. We've got 24 people in here, and we've got 13 thumbs up. So if you don't mind doing a quick thumbs up for me, just to show that you appreciate. Darcy, I miss London, but I'll be back. I don't miss London at all. SPQR, I know, right? What an awesome video they did last night. Dave Rushton, I'm going to marry myself if I get to 40 and 50 and still single. Do you know what? Being single is not a bad thing. Honestly. It's why I live my life vicariously through you lot, because I don't have a life. And that's why I jump on every opportunity that I get to go out and meet you all, and why I'm setting up the UK meets, so that I have that contact with other people, but like-minded contact. And that's what I like. I like to be around people who vibrate on the same energy and the same level as I do. But don't ever be worried about being single. Single is good. Single is good. So D92 XRP sounds good to you. Sounds like a really good number plate to have. Peter Convoy was single until he was 52. That still gives me 2 years. So there is hope for me yet. But I'm not a sad person. I don't need a man to complete me or validate me or anything like that. So basically, I am my own person. I'm happy in my own skin. Listen, I haven't washed my hair in a few days. I'm sitting here in shorts and a top. I put a bit of lippy on and mascara, no makeup. I'm over myself on that side of it. Dave Rushton, I would hate to work for a job centre, the only place you get laid off, and have to turn to work for the next day. That's funny. That is funny. I'm not laughing though. Because I'll start coughing. Presto, it's on Netflix, but I understand. Not many good ought to choose wisely. Oh, what the oh, in that case, if it's on Netflix, I'll go and have a look. That Scottish thing. Okay. Good on you, boo boo. Don't even know how to use the Sky remote. I know how to use it. I had one for years. But then when my Sky bills started coming in at £46, it's a ridiculous amount of money to pay. Can't wait for Coil to come in. Do you know what? Scotty from Love for Crypto has got it down to a T. When they start to have the micro payments through Coil, and you don't pay your monthly amounts and you only pay for when you're actually watching something, then it makes things worthwhile. And the internet of value comes into itself. I honestly, I can't wait for those days, because I was paying subscriptions to Spotify. I'm on Apple Music. That 6 months free ends up, and that will charge me what, $7.99 a month at the end of that. I've got to cancel that before that starts to take, because I don't use it. But it was something that was offered for free, so I put it on there and said yes. But they get you, even if it's 1 month, they get you. If every single person that ever buys an Apple phone, they get for at least 1 month, they've got you. James Wyland, thank you so much for taking the time to do the exchange spreadsheet, Diamond Girl. Do you know what? That's what I'm all about. If there's something that I can bring to the community that is worthwhile and useful, that's what I do. What time is the Brad interview tomorrow, GMT? I have no idea. It's 9:30, I think, EST, whatever that works out to be. But I'm sure that that's going to be, if it's round about the same time as what it was today, that was round about 3 o'clock GMT. So just in the morning, do a quick recce and just make sure, and then Twitter me and let me know. What else have we got? James Wyland, many married peeps would die to be in our position. Single. Yes, they would. Yes, they would. Grass is always greener. Grass is always greener. Presto, I'll save up. Me and the wife would like to come to the UK one of these days for an event. Do you know what? It won't be long. You won't have to save anything. You'll be able to use your XRP to come and meet up. I'm going to, when we moon, I am going to do a 12-month calendar event. And basically, after the initial, to allow everyone to settle down into it, I'm going to have a 12-month, and there's going to be a calendar, and I'm going to say to everyone, we're going to meet there. I'm going to be there on this date. Anyone who wants to come along, right? Obviously, it will be Canada I want to meet. There's people, Patsy, there's people in Kansas that I've got to go and see. And, you know, and there's lots of different people around the world. Switzerland, Germany, you know, South Africa. You know, there's so many different places to go. And it would be great if there's one central place and then everyone can jump in. Same as what I'm doing with the UK meets. I want to have one central place each month, different areas around the UK, and then just invite anyone in the local areas to come down and say hi. And what I hope that will turn into is maybe a regular meet where they all get together. And then I'll go on to the next place. So I could come up to Scotland and go and see Ness. And he can arrange for a few of the Scottish people to meet up in the same place. And then how good would that be is if that turns into a regular meet for the Scottish people, because once they've met once, they put faces to names, the ice is broken, and then you've got your own little community of XRPers or cryptoers or whatever you want to call yourself that meet up and on a more regular basis. And then I'm like, job done. I only need to go up once. Put everybody together, bang their heads together and say, right, meet up regularly. Share your email addresses, meet each other on Facebook, go on Twitter and set up a group. Whatever you need to do, be each other's backup. You know, create a little community within a community. You know, we've done it. You know, I've got the Misfits, you know, the Jungle Group, and the Zoo, and a few others. And it's really nice to have different places to go to be around like-minded people. So I'm going to start to think about wrapping up because we're 1 hour, 10 minutes. How many more Zerp's eggs before a Zerplet? Well, she's on 3 now. And she's making the right noises for another one, actually. I really hope not, because after 2 weeks, I've got to start taking it one at a time out, and she's going to be very unhappy. Lucky D. XRP won't moon until 2025, and by moon, I think we should be happy with $10 to $50. Be realistic, humble, and lower your expectations. Then anything more is a bonus. Absolutely, Lucky D. Absolutely. Patsy Green. It's awesome to come home and chat crypto with you all around the world. We'll all get those looks when we chat crypto to others who are not invested or interested. Do you know what? It's one of those ones where I look at them and I see their eyes glaze over. They start to back away, and it's almost like they're going, jog on. If that's your bag, that's your bag. All yours. You play with you. They've rushed in. Yep, and Coil's dream will be having internet packages with Coil enabled. I'm Coil enabled. You watch me on here. I'm Coil enabled. Presto's still paying for iTunes after the freebie. Time to cut that off then, huh? And then Dave Rushton, just do what I do, set up new accounts. He's got like a dozen. So he's got a dozen new accounts, bless him. Dave, no ads, 11 soon. Tax crap is simplified, Darcy. No, the tax crap, they will always do it to try and catch you out. There's no getting away from it. I will be selling down and paying my 20% on my small bags. And hopefully I will be finding a way where legally find a way where I don't pay that much on the rest of it. So Presto's, good idea. I'm in America. I'll be there. We are in Telluride, Colorado, ski town like the Swiss Alps. I'm also around Denver in the summer. Wow, okay. I've never been skiing. Lucky D, Patsy Green. I used to give the look. I think we all did. RIP X Moon. Boo Boo on tour. XRP UK pub crawl. You're exactly right. Absolutely right. Northampton, not this Saturday, the following Saturday. And I think the month after, I'm going to do one a month. I think October, I'm going to be looking to bring it down this way so that it's closer to home, because that's my first month at work. So, and then maybe November, I'll look to maybe Birmingham. Actually, no, Birmingham, I think January or February, because we had Manchester last weekend. So yeah, so I'll jump around. I'll literally, I might go up north. I might go Scotland for November, and then we got to pick somewhere for a Christmas do, central, and then January I might go Devon and Cornwall or whatever. Pit convoy. Think we may see a move upwards at this time next year. Much more good stuff happening. Yeah, absolutely. I've seen the traders are saying 188 by next September if it keeps going the way that it should be going. But like the trader says, TA is only good when TA is good. The numbers are only good for you while those numbers are what they should be. And basically, it's set to trap you out. Scotty said on Saturday, bull traps. There's going to be plenty of them as well. What do you think the tax rate will be? 20, 25, or lower or higher? I have no idea. It's 20% capital gains tax in the UK. Dave Rushton, like the idea of living in a shipping container. You're on your own with that one, mate. I'm looking to 5-star. I'm too old now to do that. I don't even like to go away where I'm in anything less than 4-star. I'd rather pay the extra and have a bit of comfort. Presto, not worried about moon. We will be fine. They will keep devaluing fiat all over the planet, so it's better with XRP. And then when it picks up past $1, we are golden. I'm golden once it goes over to 41 pence. So skeggy New Year, 1 year boo boo. I think so, yeah. I think Skeggy would be a really good Skegness, that is. Sorry, guys, for those that don't know. Darcy, I've a lot of friends in Birmingham, lived there for 5 years. Then basically, yeah, come, shall we do January or February next year? Birmingham meet. I think that would be a really good thing to do. Bear, thinking of putting my bags in a living trust to protect it. Good idea. Good idea. It's a really good way of looking at it. Would you put your whole bag in, or would you just put what you're prepared to leave? I don't know how that works. A living trust gives you access to the money, but that's not unfettered, is it? Because then it's still a gift with reservation. So you have to, I think you have to live for 7 years after doing that. I'd need to look it up. It's been a while since I looked into trusts. And Qlean Media, XRP, excellent retirement program. That is a really good way of looking at it. Yes, it is. Easy Care Landscaping. In America, it's 50% tax under a year. Hold then down to 20%. So hold for that year. 50% tax under a year hold, then down to 20% hold for that year. Perfect. So all you've got to do is make sure that whatever you sell is something that you've had for more than 12 months. Skeg Vegas New Year. Do you know what? I think that might be a December, maybe Skegness for December. But I am I'm off between Christmas and New Year. So what I might try and do is go up New Year. I was going to go away. We'll see. We'll see. I'd like to actually go somewhere warm for Christmas and New Year this year. But it all depends on how we go. If we end up with $5 by the end of the year, which I hope we do. Peter Convey, thank you very much for coming, honey. Good night. Go and enjoy your pit. That means he's going to bed. Yeah, if we hit $5 by the end of the year, I think I might actually go and spend Christmas and New Year on a beach. Just saying. Somewhere really nice and warm, where I can just chill. Because, yeah, any idea of me and beaches, I am there. As you can tell, I'm a bit of a sun worshipper. And I can't think of anything better than sitting on a beach while everybody else is eating and drinking and sitting in the cold. I love anything to do with beach life and sun and sand and sea and sangria. Right, so I've been on for 1 hour 18 minutes, of which I have to say the first 20 minutes was a complete bull crap. So I've been going for an hour. So I think it's a good time for me to say good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are. And I will hopefully catch you again another time. Not sure whether it'll be tomorrow night. Got to go on my in tomorrow night. Not a good thing. I've been on a party buzz for the last 2 weeks, so I wonder how much I've put on. That'll be interesting. BTR nearly 10 cents. Woohoo! Okay. Dave Rushton, yeah, Skeg will be awesome, but you can go without me, and you can still have people from the community go with you. So that's not a problem at all. Easy Care Landscaping, good night. Presto, good night. Have a good one yourself. Sleep well. Everybody in here, have a fantastic Lamenta M. Hi. Have yourself a fantastic evening, whatever's left of your day. And hopefully I will see you maybe tomorrow, but probably Friday. Angel Connie, mwah, girl. Love you lots. I'll if I don't manage to come on live stream tomorrow, maybe I'll give you a call round about this time, maybe an hour earlier, and we can do a catch up. It's about time we do a catch up. All right then, guys. I will speak to you later, and I'm out. Peace.